All right, we are here. It's starting to write at a minute in. If you did not see me last Thursday, that's because I wasn't here. I apologize, but I just wasn't feeling 100%. So, and there's a lot of stuff to go over with the Lunar New Year, but not really. I've had openings in the past, but they nerfed the rewards last year, and this year it's no different, but it's better. Hello, Midian. Happy Monday to you. So I was feeling pretty good today, so I was like, we got to do the YouTube show, blah, blah, blah. I'm not live over on Twitch. We're on hiatus here for I don't know how long until I get some stuff done. It's not feeling 100% over there, and just the 100% thing. That green screen, still having issues with that. Gonna have to change something different, probably. That's what I'm thinking. But in other announcements, if you were here last Tuesday in Guild Wars 2, the Lunar New Year has been released. There was a little bit of a delay, but of course, we didn't go over it last week, so I want to go over it today. There are some changes and things I want to talk about. Not bad things, but it's a pattern that ArenaNet has turned into, and it's a good pattern. It's a pattern I'd like to continue to see going forward all the way after the next expansion comes out. I really enjoy one aspect of it especially, and that's the fact that ArenaNet is going back and looking at the content. I hope they continue to do that even further back. I really do. I really hope they continue that. I've talked about that here, but with the Lunar New Year, what's going to happen is I'm going to bring up the game first of all. Hello? Some things are changing already. I'm revamping the YouTube side of things. And what's really great about YouTube, the camera's a little bit choppy today. That's okay. That's a good thing, actually. The reason why it's a good thing, that means the things I'm changing probably affected the things that were breaking it for other things. It's complicated, but you're going to see more changes happen here, especially for YouTube, because this is a different place than over on Twitch. Twitch, things aren't really going to change, but they are going to change in the background. And then you're going to see everything overall just get more fancy. That's the hope. Fancier stuff to look cool and hide all my flaws. And yes, I do only own one hoodie. Okay, let's get in the game and we can talk about everything. So, of course, the Lunar New Year is in Divinity's Reach. If you've never done the Lunar New Year, don't worry, I'm going to go over everything. I've hurt my hand, and I have no idea when I did that. Is that a bad thing? No, it'll be fine. Trust me. It was hurt long before I did whatever this was. It's not even bleeding. Happy New Year! Gosh, that's loud. So the first thing I'm going to tell you, if you're new, you need 8 gold at least, and you want to buy Divine Lucky envelopes. Just throwing it out there, you're going to get luck. I would save your legendary luck if you weren't here the years before, because, again, I'll talk about that, but it's from Spalders. And overall, what you're looking for is to get, you will get a golden ox figurine back. So it won't cost you 8 gold every day and get nothing in return. Instead, what happens is you will get an item worth 88 silver, 88 copper, and so you spend about 12 silver on these things to try to roll to get more. And more than likely, you will get more. There is an item in there worth 8 gold. And then there's other things like the back pieces, that kind of stuff. I'll show you the back piece for this year. They're getting a little smaller and a little less, I don't know, complex. I was actually hoping it was something else. But you know, that's just me trying to be whatever. There's new fireworks every year, and then the superior rune of the fireworks worth some gold as well, but I keep those myself. I'll be keeping them because I do love these, the 25% movement speed and just gaining some stacks of boons, jumping right into battle, and the boon duration and just power overall. So, superior rune of the fireworks, not a bad rune, and that's probably why they hold their price. Also, they're harder to get, I guess. But I was talking about luck. You want to save your exotic luck, you want to make exotic luck, you just want to save your luck, and things like that, the legendary luck. And then the food, some of it is very useful, other parts not so much. And the fireworks you're going to want to set off for another achievement, which we'll touch later. You also get little lucky envelopes, which hold the same stuff, but it's at a very, very low drop rate, especially when you get into the rare section here. The back pieces, the 8 gold item, it can drop, but it takes a lot of them. I open 6 of these a day for the daily, and we'll get into that in the achievements, but these little envelopes I do hold on to. I don't just open right away. And the major thing about envelopes in the Lunar New Year is that they are affected by magic find. The higher your magic find, the more likely you'll get a rare item. So many things happening. Need to get away from here. It's so loud. Now, we need to talk to this vendor right here. So I was talking about saving your luck, and this is why. You will need 250 Essence of Luck Exotic. That's the 200 luck version to get the mini Essence of Luck, or you can buy it off the trading post. It's up to you. It'll cost you about somewhere between 90 and 130 gold. It just depends on the day. The other thing is they put last year's reward here, Spalders. It is worth 8 gold and 8 legendary luck. You cannot craft this luck. So it's important to hold on to that legendary luck if you want this, or by doing your daily achievements, you'll be able to eventually open a box to get the legendary luck, and then you can buy the Spalders. I did not realize this, so I thought maybe they messed this up, but with that chest and the ability to get it from the envelopes and things like that, it really just comes down to, do you want it or not? And of course, the other things here are worth 8 gold and that kind of thing. You can upgrade rare back pieces into exotic back pieces, and they get a couple of the minis. I think these were either the rewards previously or something like that. It's just interesting that they did add this Essence of Luck, but I can understand why. I can't actually preview this here, but there it is. The mini is one of the best minis in the game, in my opinion. It is nice and flashy. It looks nice with what ArenaNet's done here. I'm spinning it to make it stop. But very showy, and it's one of the more expensive minis because it has a value dictated by a merchant. So therefore, it's never worth less than 88 gold, 88 silver, 88 copper. And if it is, you're getting a steal, and somebody's trying to destroy that merchant's life. You won't miss any live shows because you turn notifications on? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Also, don't forget to like if you're here. That really helps me out. And if you're not subbed, don't be afraid to sub. We need 1,000 subs. That's the goal here. That it seems so superficial, but it's just, you know, you can unsub later on once I have over 1,000 subs. There, how about that? How about a trade-off? But anyhow, so there's the mini, and this year they added in this exotic luck. So for 1 exotic luck, you can open a lucky red bag. I don't know if they're going to change this every year or this is just what they've added, but this is something new that they didn't have in previous years. So what this will mostly give you is something not worth a lot, 88 copper. Some of the food, and then there is a chance at the back piece, which I did get the rare back piece already from one of these, so it can happen. And then, of course, the 8 gold, 88 silver, 88 copper, and if you can get the 88 silver, 88 copper golden ox figurine, that would be really nice. The thing is, not a lot of people have a bunch of exotic luck, but I do. So I'm going to grab 500 of these and just show you sort of the drop rate, because I'm cool like that. We're going to move away from there because it's so loud in my ear. But we're just going to go up here. These two are affected by Magic Find. So if you get these, it says right there, affected by Magic Find. Don't worry about the inventory. It's all sorts of a mess. It's just, I've been doing things, getting distracted. Anyhow, so let me clear my junk here really quick so I can make sure to show you. So down at the bottom, you're going to see most of the stuff up here. And we'll see, get lucky if we get some more back pieces. Now, if you're wondering where these back pieces came from, it's these. So I have got the rare back piece. I have not got the exotic back piece. And for some reason, I am the only person in Guild Wars 2 who can't seem to pull out those back pieces within 750 divine envelopes and everything else. Everybody else is like, man, I got like 6 to 20 of those. I don't know what your problem is. I don't know. Maybe Magic Find's too high. That's always been a conversation is too much Magic Find a bad thing? And the thing is, if you are constantly rolling high and on that table there's just a bunch of blank spots, it makes sense. So you want to roll low to get the fodder, make up for those rolls. But if you do get lucky high, you should be getting the back piece. But that's not how it works, and it's sort of just, it's crappy that way, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and move these up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. You're gonna see some food, but what you're mostly gonna see is these lanterns appear down here. We got one back piece, two back pieces. It's like an opening, I guess. So 2 rare back pieces in a stack. I got 250 red festival lanterns, another 30, and then 7 of the beautiful gold leaf festival lanterns, which are worth a little bit more, right? And so we'll do it again. So I am getting probably some of that food up there. There's another rare back piece. And that's probably going to be it. So we ended up making... knows here, what? 5-6 gold, maybe, depending on the food. I don't know what happened to my spring rolls before, but I thought I had that going. Got some fireworks, but you do get the rare back piece out of it pretty often. And so it's up to you what you want to do with that, upgrade it, that kind of thing. Some people say that the drop rate is broken. I'm not so sure. I did have 2,500 exotic luck at my disposal there. I have maxed out my magic find, so any essences of luck, so you see down here I have those, they're just there, so I could keep opening those if I want. Some people are giving to Drubert, but for me, I keep my legendary luck, which is 14 of them. I give that to Drubert just because it only takes 2. So let me run over there and show you that really quick. Drubert is away from everything, stuck in this ice cube. You can go talk to him about the story, but you can give him luck, and every 1,000 luck, he gives you rewards through the achievement itself. Of course, I've done this 36 times, and you get 8 red festival lanterns, which is 7 silver-ish. So that's what I've done with my legendary luck, and it just needs 2, so it's the fastest way to go about it. If you do the exotic, it's 5 at a time? I can't remember now, but I'm not going to waste my exotic luck on that when I can just quickly turn it into something else over here. And these are the changes that I actually like from ArenaNet, because it's giving veterans something for hitting that level. Let's open up another 500. Why not? I have a lot of exotic luck. I'll decide if I'm going to do more. But that's just it. It's giving veterans something. We got 2 back pieces really quickly. Really quickly? There. I've noticed we also just got a golden ox figurine. So that's pretty good. I don't know if there is a better sync for luck. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like there isn't. But at the same time, you know... These are the back pieces I've gained so far. I've kept all the rares I've gained so far just to sort of give me an idea about the loot. So yeah, just more gold happening down here. We did end up hitting a little higher in the rare section, getting that 88 silver, 88 copper. You guys can't see it, I'm sorry. All the way down here. But it did happen. So you're going to get something back no matter what with that exotic luck. It just is what it is. And then what I can do is just sell it. Sort of give you an idea. I'm at 299 gold. My gold is going down because I'm buying the envelopes but not opening them. So I will drop. I'm doing this on 3 accounts. So who knows how much gold I'll end up with on my main account before it's all over. But I will get most of it back. No, I'm not even going to say most of it. I will get more back than I'm spending gold-wise. And if you're going to buy them off the trading post, you're going to see that price there of what it is. But let me sell this really quick so we don't get lost. So yeah, about 12 gold. About 12 gold. A little less than 12 gold is what I earned there through 1,000 exotic luck. So you can see on the right side there all the gold that got earned. Which is not horrible. It is turning luck into gold. Somebody will do the math. Somebody out there knows the answer. I do not. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I do because I'm not going to go search for it. I have too much exotic luck. this is a way to make some gold off of it. I'm just going to take that route. ArenaNet has introduced it. And I have all the rare back pieces I will ever need. I can also sell those on the trading post. Going to get into the trading post a little bit here. So I can sell those above their price. So they sell for at least 8 silver, 88 copper. It's up to you whether you want to sell to a merchant or put them on the trading post. Put them on the trading post. Or you can upgrade them into their higher form, I guess is how I'm going to say it. I believe all I got to type in is ox. No, I can't because of all the toxic stuff. Lucky ox should be enough. There we go. So here's the lucky great. I thought it was the greater lucky ox link for some reason. You gotta manually unlock the rare to exotic? Yeah. More than likely, a lot of people are going to. There are 44,000 rare ones on the trading post. There's only 1,200 of the exotic ones. So that shows you just the difference in drop rate, at least from the people, you know, not holding on to it. So that one sells for 7.5. You can again upgrade these from the rare one by coming over to this merchant, buying a memory, but that's 8 gold, so you can't even make money off that right now. That true? That's something else. Hello. I have no idea what that name is, but it does look cool. But even so, I think it's more about holding on to the back pieces for the years past, right? What was last year's back piece? Lucky. We had a lucky dog for sure. So that one's at 9 gold. We had a lucky monkey. Just go down here through the lucky stuff. So the boar back piece is up to 28 silver rare. The monkey one is at a gold 88. The rooster's at 66. The great rat is at 9. So these aren't gaining as much value as I thought. The monkey one's at 14. It would be a long time investment, but we will repeat at some point, right? So. Oh. Yeah, I have no idea. I've probably seen it, just never knew what it was until now. But now I have some experience. Okay. Divine Lucky Envelopes. They sell for a gold 44 silver. That is because what you get on average usually is a gold 44 silver after opening so many of them. I believe it's 1,000 envelopes and you would end up getting about 40% more than what you spent on them. Something like that. I remember the statistics from a long time ago, but that's not the important part. The important part is you will get more back eventually than you're spending. So that 12 silver a pop per envelope that you're going to lose will eventually be made up by, you know, the 8 gold drop and so on. So, yes, you can buy them off the trading post if you're rich, but I think they're trying at other things. Or just doing the statisticians every year. They buy like 100,000 of these things or something like that. It's almost ridiculous how many they buy. Not that many. It's not that many. Like 10,000 or something. But that's still a lot of gold. Yeah, there's only 18,000 there. So just to give you an idea. The other ones that you see, the homemade envelopes and stuff, I don't think these are worth it anymore. I could be wrong. Who knows? But the Dragon Ball envelope is just the same. I think it's just 10 of them at the same time or something like that. I could be wrong. But again, my knowledge of the Lunar New Year, not the greatest. That's why I didn't do this last Thursday, because I was just trying to look certain things up. But there it is. So, Quando, hello. Did 100,000 Stilo Frag did a Stilo Frag Cello Frag did 100,000. I wonder if nah, I'd have to look, but 100,000 envelopes is a little crazy. In all honesty, No, honestly, I don't know why you would do that. If you're that rich to afford it, you wouldn't need to do the farm as much. And we're gonna talk achievements now because of that. You also say Cello? Somebody said it that way one time and it's just stuck, but then someone's like, it's cello, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. Just at the end of the day, there's so many content creators. All right, so what I'm gonna be talking about is the chest. All right, the important thing you want to get here. So, you can buy 8 envelopes a day straight up. You used to be able to buy 16. You can still buy 16 envelopes if you can get the other 8 tokens. The token of Celestial Champion right here. If you can get 8 more of those, you can buy the other 8 envelopes, and it's at a discount. It's not at a gold, it's only at 90 silver. So therefore, it costs you less liquid gold, but it does cost you time. So you end up spending 10 silver worth of your time per token. And the thing is, 8 of those, that's 80 silver you're going to end up saving, and you should get more back eventually. So you technically earn more. Now, last year, it sort of sucked because the event was long, it was tedious. To get all the tokens that you needed was like ridiculous amount of time, almost like 2 hours sometimes, depending on your luck and who was in there, and it just took forever to get it done. This year, they changed the event. We're going to go in and play it later. Much better. You get pieces of a token. Every 8 of them turns into one of these Celestial Champion tokens. And so that doesn't seem like a lot, but if you just do that event about 3 times, you should be, it's 3 to 5 times, just to let you know, but it's so much faster. Even if it takes you 5 times, it's shorter to do it this year than it was last year. Because last year, sometimes you'd have to run it 8 times to get the tokens. Ridiculous. And oh my goodness, I did not like last year's Lunar New Year at all, but the changes this year have been great. Just have been loving it overall as a better. But that's the important thing to be doing, is getting 3 of the dailies done. You get 3 of those dailies done, and what that ends up doing after so many days. Hold on. This one. Best wishes for the new year. I do not have all the achievement points here, so I'm getting achievement points from it this year. 38,588? Dang, look at that luck. But anyhow, what you want is this Shining Orate Weapon chest. I can't show you what's in there, but there's 8 legendary luck, and then there's the Shining Weapons that you can get and unlock. And so that's the major thing to be working on if you're working on anything. If you're going to play Dragon Ball, good luck to you. I don't play it. I hate Dragon Ball. I haven't gone in there and seen the changes. It was great the first year, but now it's all over the place. But with the server lag reduced, who knows? Who knows? I just don't go in there anymore. Most of it's because I was grinding for the achievements when it first came out a long time ago and burnt myself out on it. And every time I go back, it's just frustration because I'm always on the losing team. There's no way to make up for that type of stuff. It's just the luck of the draw. And if you get thrown on the other team, you don't get the win and all sorts of things. If they change that stuff, that would be great. If they didn't change it, that still sucks, and Dragon Ball can go die in a fire somewhere. Not to show just this event. But there we are. Only around 3 runs now. Yeah, I think 3 runs is it. And there is a new achievement that was introduced. What was it? What was it? Lunar New Year Celestial Challenger, I think it is. No, that's not it. Celestial Champion? No, that's not it. Celestial Racer? No, that's not it. Favorite of the Celestial? Yeah, this one right here. It'll give you 3 Divine Lucky Envelopes and 10 achievement points. So this one is doing each of the challenges. If you stick around for at least 3 full rotations, you more than likely will get this. If it's not 3 full rotations, 4 will definitely get it. But you have to stay in the instance. That's how it works. I'm telling you, that's how it works. I've asked several people to do it. We've looked at it, and that's the way it works. Not one challenge will repeat until all the other ones are done. So getting this, and you're like, man, I keep missing Rabbit, stay in the instance. It'll eventually rotate through. But they all have to do that. So that's the new one this year. I had all the other ones done. None of them, as far as I remember, are hard to do. Lighting off like 300 fireworks or whatever is ridiculous, but I think you only had to do 100 or something like that. This one's 88 fireworks. That's still there? I don't know what that is. The annual achievement, I have done... You have to do 5 of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 of 6. I know what I'm talking about. I'm still working on the fireworks one. This is just the fireworks I've been getting from the little envelopes. So I've gotten 36 of them so far. Again, you'll just get 8 little envelopes for the annual achievements and stuff. I've done all the other ones. None of them are hard. So just get in there, you grind them out, get your envelopes, get your tokens, get whatever's in there. It's mostly just lighting fireworks, getting all the fireworks in Divinity's Reach, running a race on foot. What was the other one? Doing the Celestial event. I think that's it. Like, that's pretty much it. It's just doing the events. And then you'll get the annual achievement. Funny thing is, this achievement has been around longer than all the other ones, I think. I believe the Lunar New Year is when they set up the annual stuff the first time. So while some of the events were still getting their annual stuff and you're only getting like the 100 AP so far, this one, 150 so far, so... Wish they had a track for World vs. World and PvP. Maybe one day. This is one of the few festivals that doesn't have a track. I don't remember, does the Labyrinthine Cliffs have a track? So... but I don't know what they could add besides... I thought they did have something that did give envelopes and luck at one point, but I could be wrong. Yeah, less than an hour to do the annual achievements for the Lunar New Year. Very quick. That's because the focus is the events. That sounds weird because the focus for the festivals is usually the events, right? Because that's what you're doing. But for the Lunar New Year, it's not about the annual achievement at all. It's about getting back to getting your luck, spending the luck to get the gold. This is the time of year where you make a lot of money. Lunar New Year. Just get a lot of gold for the gold you put in, and it's almost guaranteed. And so it's really nice for us veterans to be able to get these envelopes and sort of pad our wallet for the rest of the year. Winter's Day is where you get all the karma. So we go from karma to gold to whatever you can do for the rest of the year. Halloween is a good time to make a lot of gold, but as trick-or-treat bag prices come down, we're gonna see that change. So racing under 3 minutes. That one is not too bad. I did it on the Raptor, so... And I messed up a couple times, and I still came in at like 10 seconds early. So again, I think you can rent a Raptor or something too. So if you don't have a Raptor, you can still do it. I think when this first came out, there wasn't a way for people to do the race or something. But I remember, oh no, if you get knocked off your mount, I think that was the year, if you got knocked off your mount, you couldn't mount back up. It wasn't a buff. You'd have to go re-rent the thing and start over the race or something. It was something like that. And I think it was the Lunar New Year where I was just seething. I was like, that's a stupid thing to do. You're costing people money, right? I was really mad at ArenaNet when they did that change, and I was mad at ArenaNet for the changes last year with the envelopes. And then this year, they're just like, you know what? We're going to fix some of that. And I was like, thank you. Thank you. I don't have to get mad 3 years in a row. You don't want me mad 3 years in a row. Yeah. And don't forget, I saw it here. Somebody talking about alt accounts. I am doing this on 3 alt accounts. So I'm getting 24 envelopes a day. The alt accounts can send me the envelopes to my main account. And I will gather them all up, and we'll probably open them live here. And just see what we get. I'll go up my magic find to the max, and you can do the same thing if you're able to get the gold. If you're unable to get the gold, make sure you're consuming things to up the magic find, because that is important to get more gold back. So the higher your magic find, the more gold you're going to get. Now, again, I talked about back pieces and that kind of thing, but looking at them now, maybe it's not such an impact, but at the same time, if you're looking to get the drop and stuff, gonna need higher magic find no matter what. So try to aim for something around 250 if you're a newer player. If you're a veteran of the game, that shouldn't be hard. Try to aim somewhere between 400 500. If you've been an 8-year veteran of the game, you have as many achievement points as I do, 500 plus magic find isn't hard, and getting up to 900 and something magic find is very easy if you know how to do it. Silver waste. So make sure that you're doing those things. Now, if you think you're going to play the Magic Find game and sit somewhere closer to that 450, which I think is the magical number for some people, that's up to you. That's up to you. I don't know how close that is when it comes to the stats anymore. So, yeah, again, we've talked about alt accounts in other things too, like the laurels and things like that. Another place to get envelopes before I continue with the achievement points is in the guild hall. And I just want to point out this really quick. If you're someone who does guild missions and things and you're trying to hold on to your commendations, you might want to think otherwise. Commendations should always be spent on things that are going to give you a gold or more back, in my opinion. Now, if you're going to use them for something you absolutely need at the time, like, you know, the crystal stuff and maybe obby shards or something like that, that's up to you. But there is 3 more envelopes you can buy with commendations. So for my main account, I have up to 19 envelopes I can get pretty easily for the cheapest price. And since I'm sitting at 517 guild commendations, and I'll be getting more tonight, this isn't a big deal to me. But if you have some commendations, that might be a place to spend it. Just get in there and get that done. And while I'm here and there's less sound and things like that, let's continue with the achievements just a little bit here. Now, the fastest daily achievements is what I do, but there's plenty of rewards inside of these daily achievements. They give you the little envelopes. Find and light 5 fireworks in the Crown Pavilion. Not hard, even without a mount, so make sure you're doing that. It does give you a lucky firecracker, and that's it. But that's not the important part. Again, what you want to do is the blessing of the Celestials. So I go and do the Celestial event and then open that chest, and it gives me a token, which is great. And then the daily will give me a token, and then Finding Fortune is opening 6 envelopes to get 3 back. So what you end up doing is getting 3 little envelopes, 1 firework that ups your magic find. Then doing the activity will give you 2 tokens from completing the 3rd daily. Now there's other things like go do events in Caledon for 5 more little lucky envelopes. Do the firecracker lighting event for a token. Now what I find funny is that doing this right here is faster, but I find it more tedious for me to do. So you just have to complete the events, and we'll go take a look at those. The Dragon Ball boss is just win a game of Dragon Ball for some little envelopes and participant. So do 2 rounds of Dragon Ball. You may get both of those done. But I do those 3 because I feel like I'm getting more back doing those 3 in the sense of time and effort. So that's what's going on there. But the activity is a good way to get a token if you are short one or something like that. Just go run it really fast, complete it. And you'll get that done. I'm going to go back so I can show you the activity area really quick. A whole week of that you missed? What'd you miss? You forgot about the guild hall? No, Kwando! Oh, no! Nah, I screamed that in the Discord. I screamed that in my through my guildies, too. So if you're not part of the Discord, I would get there so you know if the show is canceled, first of all. Second of all, if I have some important, usually missed opportunities. So I want to talk about the events really quick. I have not run more than the race, I think, and I think 1 firecracker one for the annual. But there's 2 of them. I believe the one you need to do for the daily is this one, but it might be both of them. Not sure. But they're not hard. And if you have the sky scale especially, these are pretty easy to do. I don't know where I'm sitting on ranking. Here, I just want to flex a little bit. I still... Yeah, I'm 302nd. So, at one point I was in the top... really low. It was almost ridiculous where I was. So with the sky scale, this is done even faster. It only takes 4 minutes and 30 seconds to get gold. With the sky scale, you can do it just over 2 minutes. So, you can mess around and things. You'll get stuck to buildings. Don't worry. Just take your time. More than likely, you will get the gold and the daily done. So I'm seeing. I haven't seen anyone on this list that isn't less than 3 minutes. Just to give you an idea. Not everyone on my friends list is pro player either. Let me check over here. So this one's 5 minutes or less. A little closer. A little closer. This one's a bit harder. I'm still in the top 1,000 for this one too. So, hey, great job, Iggy. One of my guildies. But yeah. Yeah, activity's not hard. The race is over here. Now, the race can be done with a beetle. I'm not very good. I'm not going to be over here on the top 1,000 list. The fastest I've ever done it is 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Don't ask how. I don't remember. But I think I did try hard this one for a bit. I see Remedy right here. People I know. I don't see, much here. People that I know anyways. But this race can be run on foot and done with, and I believe this activity, so the achievement can be done whether you're doing the actual race or a time trial. You'll see the buff on the bar down here. So above your skills, down at the bottom, you'll see the buff that will tell you whether you're qualified or not. But I believe it doesn't matter if you're doing the actual race or not for the annual achievement. Speaking of achievements, let's go back. So we have the Lunar New Year stuff, which is just do a bunch of the events. We have the New Year customs. Some of these are repeatable. I do have them done enough. So, like, donate to the pigs, things like that. You just see what you need and get it done. So, complete the race event so many times. That kind of stuff is still there. And donating to the Quaggan, which I've done 37 times now, showing that off. Then there's other things like open the chest will eventually give you more envelopes. In the event we're about to do, I'll be showing that. And this is for dailies, which I still need 50 achievement points for. And then finally, the set off fireworks. I've already done that. And since you have to do 100 for the annual, you'll probably complete this several times anyways. But you have to light off 1,500 fireworks to get all 25 achievement points. So get the lighting. Fireworks aren't that expensive, and you may find some lost in your bank, a guild bank. Somebody has too many and is like, do you want fireworks? You'll say yes because you want to get the achievement done, and so you'll get it done that way. The other thing I didn't talk about here is that's not the right person, is the new shining weapons. So once you unlock those weapons through the daily, this is if you want more, I think. What are these? Oh, are these the old skins? I think they're the old skins, right? So when these weapons first came out last year, another reason why Lunar New Year wasn't so great, the weapons were just reskins, but they didn't look as good as the Winter's Day weapons. It really showed. And so people were really mad. They're like, that's it? That's what you're giving me? And then ArenaNet was like, look, we'll step it up and give you some shiny weapons. And then there's an upgraded version of it. I believe my character has... one second here. My character is wearing the originals. Yeah. So then ArenaNet actually made them glow. And then I believe these are the upgraded versions that they keep introducing. Again, it's a pattern, but it's not a bad thing. So you can get even more glow. How glowy do you want your glow? Also, I really love the shield still. Look at that shield. God, I love it. Yeah, so they brought back the dull version for those who actually liked it. ArenaNet is very odd as a company because some companies, when people don't like things, they will nuke it out of existence. They won't improve it. They'll just give people's money back, and then it'll be gone. And people are like, remember that one thing that they came out with and it sucked? That's how their memory. But ArenaNet doesn't do that. When people don't like something, ArenaNet tends to go the other way. They go, okay, just give us time. We're going to make it better. And then some people are like, but I did like the other thing. And then ArenaNet's like, okay, we'll give you that too. Copy paste, right? Take this one over, change it, make it better, and then they're like, well, that's not good enough. We're gonna give you an upgraded version of it. And it's just like that. And that's what I like about the company versus other ones where they just like, okay, then we're deleting the item. Nobody seems to like this. The same thing with Super Adventure Box. The mace was never meant to be a wiggly mace. It was meant to just... it was just meant to be the way it was. But when they figured out the bug, right, they applied the wrong thing to it. They asked the community, do you want us to change this? And most of the community is like, no, we love it. Oh, that scared the crap out of me for some reason. Technical difficulties. Give me a second here. I don't know what that is. Okay, my game sometimes the screen just goes black, and I have not figured out what causes it. So, for a second, I thought the everything just ended. I thought everything was done. Like it just gave up. I was like, did my show just die on arrival? Oh man. Okay. I didn't know if it's gonna reconnect. Hello, Thomas. What's going on? Technical difficulties here. But as I've been saying, the Lunar New Year this year has been fantastic. I think it's time we need to go jump into the event so I can show you some of the changes, or at least, you know, how they're structured a little bit here. So, get the weapons if you want. If you're wondering what this last person is, I forgot I need to go over this. There's a weekly vendor for that exotic luck. That's another reason. If you need transmutation charges, get it. But I cannot think of a cheaper form to get 3 chests of legendary shards. For 10, I don't think you can buy more than one of these. 1 Mystic Clover, and 1 Tyrian exchange voucher, which gives you currencies from dungeons and other things and maps. All the good stuff. I cannot think of a cheaper way to get it just by simply salvaging, upgrading your luck and things like that you're going to do anyways. And the reason why the pricing is so low for a veteran like me is because of new players like you not having that luck, because you consume it all for better magic find. And ArenaNet understands that. And so what they ended up doing was they couldn't make the prices go too high, but for us veterans with maxed out magic find... Sorry, he is not leaving me alone. Maxed out magic find... Hello. You gonna say hello to everyone? Are you here for the Lunar New Year? Hello, Lucky. Say hello to YouTube cubes. Look at them all. Look at them all. They're up there. You gotta look at the camera. Look at that green screen. It just absolutely does not want to work, does it? Even on you. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah, he's such a good boy. Anyhow. But for us veterans, getting all that luck, man, there is not a cheaper way to get some really good things. Just set you in my lap, okay? He won't stay there as soon as I start moving things. But anyhow, how many distractions will I have? So I want to go back to these weapons really quick and just tell you that 2 gold and 8 exotic luck, it's probably not the gold that's going to set you back, it's the exotic luck. So, what you can do for all this luck is actually save just what you find in exotic luck throughout the year, and it's usually enough to hold you over unless you don't play a lot. Then what I suggest is saving the masterwork and above and crafting until you have a couple stacks of exotic luck, and just always maintain that exotic luck. That seems like a weird bank space, but I just kept all my luck on a character and then put it in the bank for this year, and then you can spend it however you want. I wouldn't buy the red bags. I'd focus on the other things to make sure you get that stuff done first. It's up to you. I don't have the gold to buy out the weapons because I am making a legendary this year, but next year when the Lunar New Year comes around, I'm thinking of just buying up as much stuff as I can, getting as many things unlocked as I can. That kind of thing. But, again, Dragon Ball is over here. You'll see the dragon. I'm not going into that. You know what? Let's do 1 round. Let's do it. Let's do 1 round. If I yell and drop an F-bomb today, this is going to be Quando's fault for not stopping me. right, so Dragon Ball is a simple game of grabbing upgrades. You can grab upgrades with other people. So as long as you're close enough, you should be able to get it. Unless the server lag is fixed enough. Then maybe not. I'm not sure. But all you're doing is hunting people down, throwing balls at them. I cannot pet you right now. Throwing balls at them until they die. Or I die. Got him, though. Got him. 1 for 1 is okay. Each kill is 20 points. You're playing up to 500. Lucky is a very lucky dog. Yes, my dog's name is Lucky. And he does bring luck. Although he is a butt face sometimes. Are you going to tell everybody how you keep pooping on the floor? Are you going to tell them? Uh-oh. Killed myself. Oh, but I'm going to take that upgrade. You want this upgrade down here, by the way, because it gives you a faster ball. I see red team is a bit better at this. So, again, you usually see the teams get lopsided one way or another. It just happens. And people will quit the losing team because of the structure of the game. And that's one thing they need to change about this is that structure. Not going to be able to get that. That guy's... My team is here! Oh, well played. But I am better. I am better! I need this upgrade right here. Also, I need to find the enemy team and go... Die! Oh. How did I not get that health? So focused. He wants to go out. Yeah, so it's so cold outside. It's so cold outside. Lucky is a 7-pound dog. Okay? Lucky's a 7-pound dog. So what he started doing is, this is too cold. I don't want to deal. And then just goes in the house by the door. He's like, yeah, it feels cold enough over here. That's good. I have all the skills. I am unstoppable. Got him. How many people knew you could do that? I don't know how to use this skill. Oh no! They changed the skills a while back. The big problem with Dragon Ball is actually the skills. Like, they shouldn't have an upgrade for the one skill. They need to balance it out so that the 4 skill isn't so slow. Like, there's just problems like that. That's why I don't play Dragon Ball. They are not fixing those things, and it really shows. Like, it's unfair for people to have even their one skill upgraded over everyone else. Even though it would seem easy, it's like, it's really easy to get that upgrade. It's a big balance issue. Everybody's one attack, their fastest skill should not be an upgradable thing. It should be, that's the way the game is. I don't know where my team is, but those two guys are jerks. They're absolutely just farming us as we come out of this. Which is a cheap way to play. But there's so many things that could change with Dragon Ball to make this more balanced, more fun. You just don't do it. I'm going to kill you. So yeah, the game just got away. We're gonna lose this one again. And then my teammates taking the upgrade away from me. There's just so many things that ArenaNet needs to fix about Dragon Ball. And if you like Dragon Ball, good for you, but it is a mess of an activity. It is just an absolute nightmare of an existence of an activity that was made a long time ago and never really got fixed. It got touched, and then they made it worse. And that's what ArenaNet was good at 5 years ago. Oh, this thing seems broken. Let's actually break it in a way that's obvious versus just sort of you've been dealing with it type of thing. And so when it comes to Dragon Ball, I cannot stand it. I'm so frustrated right now, but I'm trying to hold back because it wasn't something I was going to do today. But it could be so much better. It can actually be skill over just finding people with enough skill. It's just a nightmare. One person should be able to run the other team. It's like dodgeball. When you get that one person who throws really fast and can catch the ball every time, yeah, it's unfair, but the thing is that person has the skill, right? It's competitive mode, so therefore they're winning. But the thing is, in this game, it doesn't work that way with teams. You have to have enough skill on the team to either meet or surpass the other team, right? And that seems like a duh thing, but the thing is, this is open to everyone. So if I end up with 3 fresh players who've never seen the activity nor know how to play Guild Wars 2 well, my team is screwed instantly if I even have 2 people on the other team who are just playing all day, every day, and staying on the same team. It's just the way it is. Let alone, I don't know if they fixed the other most frustrating thing. Sometimes you're on a good team and everybody quits on the other side, and instead of just resigning the game, giving the win, and moving on, which is what they should do, instead, they keep trying to fill that space, and then they balance the team over instead of just letting the match finish and then rebalancing the teams. So ArenaNet lets one of the good people get thrown over at a time, and if it fills up and those people are like, oh, the match is close enough, what you end up doing is being on a loser's team, getting nothing even though you're on the winning team, and then the entire experience just sucks, because then if it won't get balanced out, you still have all the winners mostly on one team, while you have a bunch of new people coming together with this one person who was winning. And it's just an entire demoralizing event. Dragon Ball is what I hope they work on next. I hope they nerf it. I hope they destroy it. I hope they overhaul it. I hope they just make it either go away or come up with something better. Dragon Ball is just not where it's at for the Lunar New Year. If you enjoy it, again, good for you, but I think the whole thing is just a mess that was just created a long time ago, and ArenaNet, that is not what ArenaNet is today. And I was talking about the other changes that they've done this year, and it's great. But that pattern, I hope, continues year after year, that they improve the things that are obviously not up to par. And if they don't think that's up to par, ArenaNet, I'm telling you, Dragon Ball needs to be better. Because if it's better, I think it's a nice, fun, competitive activity, unlike that basketball game where I just destroyed people match after match until you guys took away the beta tests. But you can bring that back the way it was. I'll win every day, all day. I'll score from half court every time. Yeah, did anybody else play that basketball one? Not in Dragon Ball unless they fixed it. Again, if they did fix that, that's another improvement they can add to list. But last year, when I was doing Dragon Ball, I got moved to the other team like 3 times in a row and got nothing for my time. I didn't get the win. I mean, it was crazy. And that's when I swore it off. I'm not playing it again. You avoid Dragon Ball as much as possible. Okay, so here's the Celestial Event. And in the Celestial Event, you'll have a special skill key. Mine's the E key. Yours will be whatever it is. And you're just going to use those skills. Like right now, I'm just jumping around. What is the challenge for this time? Dragon? Okay, this is the dragon one. And so if you have gliding, that will help you. You can't use mounts here. This came before mounts existed, so no cheating. And then every event you do, every challenge you complete will get you a boon on your bar, and that boon will open a chest. And then when it's all said and done, you will be able to open the big chest. And it'll take a while for you to understand all the events, more than likely. So don't be afraid to like look around. But the thing they added with this is a bit of a challenge for the person who can compete and get the most bonus stuff. So I just got it because the fireworks popped up around me. So instead of 1 of the lucky auras, I got 2. So I get to open 2 chests instead of 1. You do not have to rely on that. What you need to do is get these events done as fast as you can, because that is the thing that's going to give you the most bang for your buck. So I'm just going to come over here. And this time we have Monkey's Firework, which will destroy one of these instantly. So all I'm going to do is destroy this stuff. But I usually attack the ones in the sky, because then I can use this stuff, go in Reaper Shroud, and destroy those quickly. Having a good DPS build will put you above everyone else. Don't get stuck in combat like I am. It is a nightmare. Killing creatures they don't give you anything for the most part until one challenge. So just focus that. But having good DPS can get you out of trouble, get rid of things, and help you get the event done quicker. So overall, I have enjoyed the changes to the events. They said they overhauled it, but some of them are the same. Which isn't a bad thing. You can help each other out with these events, so don't be afraid to do that. In fact, I hope that person didn't do theirs right behind me. Other than that, you know, if you find guildies and stuff, these can go really fast. But you got 3 minutes to finish a challenge. Some of them can be done with half the time. Others will not be completed at all. So that noise. But yeah, I've enjoyed it 10 times more this year than last year. I just gave up. Last year was just a horrible time for the Lunar New Year for me. I just could not have a good time with this festival, and it was so frustrating. And then this year it's been a complete 180. I've wanted to play more. I just don't have the time. I've been working on other things, doing other things. You know, spending time with family. Yesterday was the Super Bowl. I watched it. I don't know why I watched the Super Bowl. I really don't. So up here it'll tell me who got it. Usually the person with the greatsword. Usually the person with the eternity. Also saw a pistol Deadeye here yesterday, getting all the bonus ones, and I was like, yeah, it makes sense. So this one is the rat. So we're grabbing cheese. Don't forget to use the swiftness buffs and that kind of thing. Once you get familiar with these events, you're gonna be like me and sort of just be running them all the time. With the knowledge of where you need to go and why and that kind of thing. As long as these guys don't hit me. No, it's over. You cannot make that jump even with a glide if you're in combat. Also, by the way, ArenaNet, I hate that freaking thing. If I was the queen or king of this entire city, I would not have whatever the hell that structure is over there. Let me tell you how frustrating it is. You put an orphan up there, you put all sorts of crap up there, you just absolutely, it's just a devastating little existence of a structure. And whoever the engineer was behind that, it's like the engineer in real life of everything. They only made it for themselves. This right here, who made this? Why would you do that? It just traps water. Is this supposed to be filled with water? I'm confused here because it looks like an empty pool. Did you forget the water yourself, ArenaNet? I don't know, but can you please get rid of that trash bag of existence? I don't know what architect thought that was good, but wow, go back to school, son. It doesn't even look good. It's just a bulge in the middle of a freaking city. But maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. That's what they were going for. What we got? Oh, the hyena one. So this was bugged, and there was like 6,000 hyenas coming to attack you, and I thought it was amazing. And then ArenaNet's like, oh, that's actually a bug. And I was like, oh. No chance. That's what you got? Don't get DMCA. It came from the other side. Run for it, man. Stuck in combat. Stuck in combat. Go. Go, 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 go. Jump up. Like, there'd be 18 of these in one freaking spot. It was crazy. It still can stack up that way, I guess. Got the one on the far side. Run, run. Don't worry. I'm here. This one is serious, man. The one, no, I guess the other one that people die at a lot is the 3 champs. 3 champs. All right, Quando, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Bum, bum. We're up to 6 chests. This, I don't think this one changed very much, the rabbit one, but there is a problem that's still bugged with this one that I hope they do fix. You're probably gonna see it right at the beginning here. So when the timer goes down for these races, be very careful. I don't think the other one it's this bad, but this one, make sure the white circle is there and you get the first one. Because if you don't get the first one, it doesn't count. Also, what the heck just happened? And after that, it's fine, but it's definitely a bug they should fix sooner rather than later. For this one, you can use swiftness skills and abilities and things, but ArenaNet has put those creatures there to sort of get you. Put you in combat and slow you down. So, I, on my Necro, I knew I was going to have to do that, but I ignored it anyways. I'm doing this. This is the worst I've done it this year so far. I'm too busy talking, not focusing. Somebody gave me swiftness. Full! So you don't have to be inside the circles for all of them. Not a big deal. I just got put in combat. And this one, if you can just glide, that's how you can get it done. Yeah. I love this one. It's just literally running in a circle. There we go. I ended up getting 8 chests myself. Now, you're not always going to get the highest contributor. I think we got 3. So, we got 5 events there. And here are the chests. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They only give you 2 minutes to open the chest, so be quick. And then there's the 4 I can't open. The most I've gotten this year is 10 in one sweep. And I believe you can get 12. So I ended up with 18 tokens. I've already done the daily, so 2 of the Celestial Champion tokens, so I can buy a couple more envelopes. I don't know how many I needed. Binary hello. But yeah, the event's so much better, and there's 12 different ones. There's a couple races. There's a couple collect the orbs. There's the beat these things up. There's a couple capture the territory. So there's variety. It's not as boring as it was last year, just to give you an idea. And I realized I don't have my Magic Find on. I think those chests are affected by Magic Find, but I could be wrong. But just assume everything in the Lunar New Year is affected by Magic Find. That's probably a good thing to do. Now, I don't know how many of these I needed to buy today. I'm short 1. But I'm going to go ahead and spend my tokens. Don't save them up again. You can only buy 16. Don't buy the little envelopes. They're not worth as much unless you're just swimming in tokens. Then I get it. The other thing... what was I just about to say? The other thing, too, I don't know how many tokens you can get from Dragon Ball. but they have their own tokens. So that's another way, but there's no discount for doing it. So 10 envelopes there with the token for 10 gold. So 16, what you can get here. But I don't know if that's per day or what. And you have to win 30 times? I don't know. 15 times? I don't remember how many times you can get that token. It might be every 5 times. But I think the Celestial event is much faster to get 8. The extra 8, you know? So, it's up to you. If you're not doing well on gold, you may have to do some farming away from these events. They don't give a lot of gold and stuff like that. Let me look at this mess of an inventory. But you do get unidentified gear. That's where I'm getting this rare stuff. And sometimes I get the rare gear and things like that. Let me check. I don't want that die. There we go. So I got a bunch of food here I need to sell and things like that. Stuff to put in the bank. But man, look at all the back pieces we got. 8 of them today. And then fireworks. Double clicks. Spam the 1 key. So that's how I'm getting my fireworks annual achievement done. I'm not gonna go out of my way to go grab fireworks. I do have some in my bank, so if push comes to shove, the end of that. But that's it. That's this event. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've missed. I don't know if chat knows anything that I've missed so far, but overall, the Lunar New Year, very easy for a festival overall. There's not many achievements that are a struggle to do. It's more of a time-consuming thing. Unlike Halloween, where you can run the labyrinth and that's how you farm that stuff and that kind of thing, the Lunar New Year is just straight up buy your reward and find other ways to buy more of it and then get a return. So it's interesting. It's fun to me because I'm good at making gold, so just being able to spend it for the reward is an interesting tactic. But yeah, I don't think I missed it. Oh yeah, here's the Raptor rental. It's over here. It's across the other side of the race. Yeah, I didn't point that out. The fireworks. Some people are having a big issue finishing the fireworks in Divinity's Reach. So right here is 3 of them. There's 1 up there. There's 1 under this bridge. And then there's 1 right here. So that's 3. Number 4 is actually the most hidden one. Right here. Then 5 and 6 up top right here. So 5 and 6. 7 right there. Then 8 right here. That one not as hidden as other ones. And then if you're wondering where 9 and 10 are, here is 9 right here. So we are at the southern side. And I'm going to have to get off my mount, I think. Get under here. And then 10 is down here. You'll have to jump down. You'll be able to do it with or without a mount. But here's 10. And that's all of them. That's it. You're done. There was some Winter's Day decorations that still existed when the festival first came out, but ArenaNet got rid of that. But I thought it was funny. You know, a little bit of a mistake there. But, you know, 2020 was a long year. So the cleanup crew, you know, missed some things. I get it. You know. But, yeah. Other than that, the Lunar New Year, just enjoy the aesthetics. There are new decorations and stuff in the guild hall. I don't know if my guildies made them. I don't even know if we decorated. My light bulb just went out on my backlight. Pretty sure. Oh, no. It turned back on. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Let's turn that off. Because... Uh-oh. I smell burning, so we're gonna end today's show. I thought I smelled something burning. We're gonna end today's show. With that said, oh my god. It's not on fire. But you know what? Let me unplug that. I just shocked myself doing it. Are you kidding me? What's happening right now? But don't let your lights light on fire, kids. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I don't think I missed anything. If I did, you know, sorry. My head is not 100% lately, and I apologize. I started the YouTube stuff, and I'm just not there. I am taking a break away from Twitch. We did finish Final Fantasy 12, if you were following that at all. But overall, just just enjoy the festivals. I want to thank ArenaNet for still working on this stuff. It's so easy for them just to ignore the festivals and things. I really felt like for a few years there they were, and it just, you know, it's a time thing. It's how much time do we have to finish this kind of stuff and that kind of thing. And so I just want to shout them out really quick, and I want to shout out all the new players coming in to play this stuff, because without you, they probably wouldn't even look back on this. They would just let the veterans or whatever, you guys go through the rotation that we did and finish. But I really feel like because people keep coming into the game, we get this better experience over time. And the pattern so far I have enjoyed for the most part. New weapons, new things like that. Little Leppy, you're welcome. But with the Lunar New Year, as small as it was, seeing them finally expand on it the last couple years and things like that, it's even better. So, like the Labyrinthine Cliffs was such just like, we're here and gone. But when they do things and the veterans can get in on it, like changing the celestial activity and that kind of thing, it makes a huge difference for us, because it gives us something to do and sort of refreshes the festival in a sense. Now, can they do that all the time? No. And even though I want to sit here and be like, man, they better do this all the time, that's just not realistic. And so if you're a new player, again, enjoy it. This festival is going to take you hours to complete. For me, again, just like it was said earlier, it takes like an hour for a veteran of the game, someone who's already completed all the things and stuff like that. And so that's why festivals don't impact, you know, especially an 8-year veteran versus even a veteran even 4 years in the game. It doesn't impact us as well. But for a new player seeing it for the first time, what's crazy is you get the same experience we did in a sense, but refined and better, and that's great. And I hope ArenaNet continues on that path. So I'm still excited for End of Dragons because of the direction ArenaNet has sort of tilted themselves toward. You know, it's not about just maintaining a game that so many jaded veterans will tell you it's in maintenance mode. No, it's not. Because of things like this, it's just such a small thing, but it makes a huge quality of life difference. So End of Dragons, I'm sort of excited to see what systems they bring us and how they're going to take the game to the next level. And it's so weird to be like, look at a festival that's been here for so many years, right? But at the same time, it's weird how that's given me hope that the expansion will continue that. But I don't want to hype myself up. I don't want to fall for the HOT train trick, you know. But, you know, seeing them continually throw out this content, and it's not bad quality, thank God. It may not be up to standards of certain people, but I think this is something we need to process as veterans, especially, is that ArenaNet is still doing. And it's hard to see it sometimes, but when it's something so little, so impactful, that's what they're really good at. And I hope ArenaNet understands that. That sometimes, yes, you release an episode, and after a while, it's like, man, this episode wasn't that great, right? That's how we feel. But then you do something in a festival like, look, we had the Celestial event. It wasn't up to par for our standards. We're going to change things. And then I'm willing to play it every night as a veteran and not feel like it's a horrible experience, versus like literally the year before where I was just like, God, this is work, right? That's how it felt. It felt like work. But the thing is because those little changes, even in the rewards, like I don't like the little tokens because they're going to take space in my bank. But at the same time, like that little change made all the difference. Now we don't have to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours trying to get all the tokens. It's only going to take so many rounds, you know, 3 to 5 rounds. And that may be an hour. Like, if you saw me here do it today, and it didn't take that much time to even get 2 tokens. And that's just because the drop rate, but 3 rounds and I've been able to get 8 tokens. Just depends on who's in your group too. But you're not always going to get the bonus. That's why I say 3 to 5, because even after 5 rounds, I can't see you not having all the little tokens you need. And if you did the dailies anyways, you'll get 1 from the chest, you'll get 1 from the activity, and then you just need to get 6, and that's just 48 tokens. And that seems like a lot, but you can get 12, about 12, I think, per rotation. So that's 4 rounds. So, and you may fall short or you may get ahead because you'll get more bonuses or whatever. But again, such a little thing, so impactful. Can't wait to see what End of Dragons is going to do. Who knows, though? You know, maybe the expansion is going to be horrible, but I just cannot see that. And I just can't see it. With the way Path of Fire was and the way they did mounts, again, ArenaNet is good about those things. And thank you for the Lunar New Year and fixing some of these things and giving us opportunities to make up for it. And bringing back the old weapons, just so many things that we did today, and I'm just looking at. The achievements, again, I can't really show you the achievements without starting a whole new account and being like, these are the achievements. Even on my main alt account, I have most of those achievements done. So they've been around for a while, but a lot of it is light fireworks, do your dailies, do the events, enjoy the Lunar New Year, open your envelopes. Like, that's it. That's all there is. It's a good ride. But that's it for today's show. I tried to set my house on fire already, so things got a little too hot today. We did some Dragon Ball. I wasn't planning on doing Dragon Ball. Man, is it frustrating. But maybe that's what happened. The salt got into the bulb. Oh. But, do I have anything else to say? I don't know if there'll be a show on Thursday, but I will let you know on Discord or on Twitter, so go look down below. Why is this green screen dying? I don't know what's going on. So many technical difficulties today. Oh my god, that burnt out too? What happened? My stuff is dying. But again, there are going to be changes. There are going to be things happening. That is the worst acne, oh my god, I've ever seen. But yeah, there are going to be changes here. I'm trying to think. Next Tuesday? No, is it next Tuesday the Lunar New Year ends, or the Tuesday after? I think it's the Tuesday after. Got like 14 days. When that ends, I do expect them to continue on with the next DRMs. If not, next Tuesday, just continue it on. I don't mind them doing things during festivals to keep people just doing things, but I don't think they'll do that because I'm sure there's going to be another, like, global event. Everybody needs to get in and do this type of thing. So, yeah. And there will be a show over that. So, we'll just do these and cover the things that are going on. Oh, we didn't talk about Black Lion Chest today, but that's fine. Hopefully there's a show on Thursday and you guys can remind me. But check out the Black Lion Chest. That's it. I'm done rambling. We're done. As always. Mods, thank you, by the way. Everybody came in and talked in chat. Thank you. But as always, I leave you with this. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. For all we got. Have a great night, day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Make it great. If you're going to bed, sleep well, get that rest. You will need it. Trust me. I hope you're having a great 2021. All right? I hope your February started off well. Can't believe we're already past a week in February. But 2021 is the year of gaming. I just completed another game 100%. I'm not going to tell you what that game is because I'm not going to recommend it because it was so grindy to finish. But hey, I'm on to the next thing. I'm playing like Final Fantasy World or something like that now. But I hope you guys are out there playing games, enjoying life, and staying healthy, all right? So I'll see you guys maybe Thursday. If not, definitely next Monday. Bye.